Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. He'll bring it out. It's Craver. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. Receiver going in motion. The give to the back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent.
Turning on the Jets. The 30. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Aggie. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Newton. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Wide open spaces. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Got his man quickly. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the 30. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the ball's racing to the line in a hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback
picked off to stop the threat. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a third down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all...
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience, bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Now he's looking into the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Absolute shame. Missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard.
It's a fumble on the play. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on 1st down. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on 1st down. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
That's caught. It's Craven. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Flips it out on the screen. It's a seam wide open. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Aggie.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas. We promise to keep you updated if anything changes in this matchup of 1 versus 2. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Buying some time as he moves left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there's nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him.
He tries to take the top off. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with a turnover. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we've got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy in the ground.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. Third and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss, trying to get that first down.
This could be a major turning point in this game, going for it inside their own 40. Makes a grab past the marker, and he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Back to pass, it's Reed. That's reeled in, it's Moss.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
And the Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Rush is on him. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. The Aggies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
That's good for fighting Texas Aggies. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Texas A&M 14, Tennessee 0.
Quarterback making adjustments. So first down here as they go back to work. Gets the back moving. Now they'll run it on the toss. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. He's up to 73 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
To running room. Chopped out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he's loose
impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game? Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
He gets a block. They get him out of bounds at the 46, and he sets him up with terrific field position on that return. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Under fire. The short hands, it's Thomas. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Catch in the middle, it's Matthews. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The Vols will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Catch is made at the 15. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Wants to bring it back. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. To the air, it's Aguilar. Here comes the heat. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll give it to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly...
Going for the big play. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Volunteers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from the 36. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Moss. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Grab near the sticks. It's Moss. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that 3rd. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. He's going to sling it into the heart of the field. He's got it on the outside. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you. But when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Quarterback making checks. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. The give to the fullback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the running back has it.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
On the run, still looking. Throwing right. Makes the grab. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to take off. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Turning it on. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. Fakes the grab. There he goes. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. He throws back across and into the defense. A dangerous play. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Oh, man, you've got to love this execution if you're an offensive play caller. Watch the QB. He does such a good job buying time, using his eyes. Receiver starts on the right side all the way across the formation. He takes his time, throws a great throw. Receiver makes the catch, does the rest, gets in the end zone for 6.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Ohio State is getting handled right now at home. Someone needs to step in here and throw in the towel. Stop this fight. They're trailing by 14 to Texas. We'll keep you posted on things until the clock hits zeros in a game that, for now anyway, has been very revealing.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Toss to the outside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's got it, first down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting the fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To the air, it's Aguilar. Takes the easy one to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Vols want to move quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Got some room entered to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Bring it out. It's Newton. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
This drive will open from the 15. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it up to the 29.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
With the catch, it's Staley. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Using his feet to buy time. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42.
Have you ever met a wide receiver that isn't always open? They always want the football. They got so much confidence. QB rolling outside the pocket, trying to make a play. Receivers had an opportunity maybe to make a play, but you know what? I'm open, throw me the ball, throw my hand in the air. You know what? That pick, it goes in the quarterback stats.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Owens. Pulled down for the tackle. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But exactly, get it to them, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Newton. He'll step out of bounds at his own 13-yard line, and that will not go down on the teach tape for kick returns. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Aguilar. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Here's the pressure. Finds a man on the left. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to fire on second down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Reels it in down the left side. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter.
Texas A&M 42, Tennessee 7.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
This defense has just had this QB's number all game long. We're in the fourth quarter, and still he's not able to set up in the pocket. He gets flushed to the outside, nothing open, and it's an incompletion.
Quick release by the QB. They got the first down and plenty more, and now set up with a first and goal. The Vols started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the D deny them on second and goal. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still
Wide open spaces. That's a right ball. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Running behind that left side. He's racked up 92 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. The Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
And the Aggies come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win. They're
going to ride this running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, a lot of space. Inside the 30. He's at the touchdown, Aggies. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Coming out with it, it's Newton. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Tennessee offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Out of the gun to give to the back. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Solid pick up of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Aguilar. Caught near the sticks, it's Staley. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He'll ride his man on the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Listen, there's so many athletic quarterbacks now that do the design runs. I got to make them pay. I got to physically hit them as hard as I can, as many opportunities as I get. They run the design quarterback run. Nice job being physical, forcing the fumble.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Concepcion. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy step. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. So they'll send out the field goal unit.
On the field goal.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. From the shotgun, the inside give. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like, they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back. The next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.